Most anchoring problems don't come from bad gear. They come from bad technique. You can have the best anchor in the world and still drag if you don't set it properly. And the truth is, a lot of boaters were never actually taught how to anchor the right way. If you want to check the anchors, chain, and rope setups I recommend while you watch, I've linked everything down in the description so you can compare gear and build a system that actually works. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to anchor your boat step by step so it holds, stays put, and gives you peace of mind, whether you're stopping for lunch or spending the night. Let's start with the most important thing, location. Before you even touch your anchor, you need to choose the right spot. Look at the wind, look at the current, look at the depth, and most importantly, look at the seabed. Sand and mud are ideal. That's where most anchors perform best. Rock, grass, or coral, those are much harder to anchor in. Next, check your swing room. Your boat is going to move in a circle around the anchor as wind or current shifts. Make sure you have enough space away from other boats, shore, and hazards. Now let's move into the actual anchoring process. Slow your boat down and approach your anchoring spot heading into the wind or current, whichever is stronger. This gives you control and keeps the boat steady. Once you're over your chosen spot, stop the boat completely. Now, lower the anchor. Don't throw it. Lower it slowly until it touches the bottom. Then start letting out your anchor rod, your rope and chain, as the boat drifts backwards. This is where scope comes in. Scope is the ratio of how much line you let out compared to the depth of the water. A general rule, for calm conditions, at least 5-to-1. For overnight or rougher conditions, 7-to-1 or more. That means if you're in 10 feet of water, you want at least 50 to 70 feet of rode out. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Too little scope and the anchor won't set properly. Now, once you've let out enough line, it's time to set the anchor. Put the engine in reverse, slowly. Gradually increase throttle. You're not trying to yank the anchor, you're trying to pull it steadily so it digs in. Watch your surroundings. Pick a reference point on shore and make sure you're not drifting backward. If the boat stops moving and holds position, your anchor is set. If you keep drifting, your anchor is dragging and you need to try again. Once you're set, secure your rod properly. And if you're staying a while, it's a good idea to add a snubber line to reduce strain on your system. Now, if you're anchoring overnight, there's one extra step. Double check everything. Check your landmarks again. Make sure you're not slowly drifting. And consider setting an anchor alarm on your GPS or chart plotter. Now, let's quickly talk about the gear side, because it does matter. Best overall anchor setup. A properly sized anchor matched with a combination of chain and rope rod. Chain helps keep the pull angle low, which improves holding power. Best budget setup. Rope rod with a short length of chain. Still effective, just not as strong in tougher conditions. Best premium setup. All chain rod with a high quality anchor. This gives you maximum holding power and durability, especially for cruising. Best for beginners. A simple fluke or plow anchor with pre-rigged rod. Easy to use, easy to deploy, and reliable in common conditions. Best value. A balanced setup with a quality anchor and mixed rod. Strong performance without going fully premium. Best long-term investment. Investing in a high-quality anchor and upgrading your rod over time, because your anchoring system is not the place to cut corners. Now, if you're comparing anchors or rod setups right now, I've organized everything in the description so you can easily see what works best for your boat size and anchoring style. Now, let's cover the mistakes. Mistake number 1, throwing the anchor instead of lowering it. This can tangle your line and prevent a proper set. Mistake number 2, not using enough scope. This is the number 1 cause of dragging. Mistake number 3, skipping the reverse set. If you don't test it, you don't actually know if it's holding. Mistake number 4, anchoring in the wrong bottom type. Even the best anchor won't hold in the wrong conditions. And mistake number 5, not paying attention after anchoring. Conditions change, and you need to stay aware. So what should you do next? Next time you anchor, slow down and follow these steps carefully. Check your location. Use the right amount of scope. Set the anchor properly, and always confirm that it's holding before you relax. Because once you get this right, anchoring becomes simple, predictable, and stress-free. If this video helped you anchor with more confidence, check out the links in the description where I've listed the anchors and gear I recommend so you can build a setup you trust.